Life is simple. What is not so simple is applying simplicity to one's life. I find it's a matter of balance. You have all these things you can attribute to your life. For example, diet, getting outside, physical activity, mental activity, mental stimulation and mental relaxation, finding time to relax, finding a diet that works for us, finding time in the day to pay attention to our physical needs as well as our mental needs. You know, a lot of us need stimulation. I don't think it's a bad thing, but there can also be an overabundance of stimulation because there's so many things out there that stimulate us and don't relax us. And there's, especially with advertisements, you know, there's so many of them that just bombard us with so many different choices, so many different options to choose from on how to live your life. And it's overcomplicated the process of living. And our life is an experiment. We sort of have to tweak ourselves, realign ourselves with what best suits us. Sometimes we can have old habits that have been instilled in us for a very long time that won't go away. And we have to, it's a process we have to go through to, I don't know the word I'm looking for, where those habits eventually burn out. You don't just quit these habits. And on some of these habits you can't quit. Some of them you can. Like for me, diet's a pretty easy one. In the beginning it wasn't so easy. I craved, I want to go get Italian food. I want to eat out more often. But once I found a diet, I could just go to the grocery store, get what I need, cook everything at home. And it's a simple diet that I can stick to. And it's something I look forward to eating every day. Like, man, I can't, when I first woke up, I ate a banana because it's instinctual now. Like I know that I need a banana. My body requires one banana as soon as I wake up. And then drinking water. But also my green shake. That's become habitual now. Like, I want to drink it as soon as I wake up. I want my banana and I want my green shake, and it's sometimes it's not like right away. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I need to go outside and go for a run. I didn't do that today. Well, I just got done with a run not too long ago. I didn't do it as soon as I woke up, but usually sometime after that, the banana and the green shake come along. And after I do a run, or I do like a workout of some kind, when I go back home, I immediately want my omelet. And that's good for me because eating eggs every day not only satiates my hunger, but it also fulfills like my body's needs. I need eggs. I make it a little fancy. I add some seasonings. I do oregano, cayenne pepper, 3 eggs, and a little bit of sea salt. And that's my omelet. And then I take garlic naan bread, I warm it up in the microwave, for like 30 seconds. I throw some cold mozzarella cheese on there. I do a little bit of baby spinach leaves, and then when the omelet's done, I put it in the bread and I wrap it up like a taco, a breakfast taco, and that's my breakfast. And if I'm still needing like some sort of if I feel like I need calcium, I'll either snack on some Irish cheddar cheese or I'll drink goat's milk. I'll drink like 12 ounces of it. And that fulfills like I feel awesome after that. And usually to cap it off, I eat a little piece of ginger because that prevents like binge eating, and I can actually have a meal and not like, oh, I want cookies, or and that's another one. Like, I'm a big cookie lover. I love cookies. And one of the things I found to substitute my love for cookies is there's this chocolate chip cookie dough Lara bars, and the cashew, I think it's cashew cookie Lara bars, but anyway, the cashew flavored one. I love those. My new favorite is the chocolate chip cookie dough. Like, I love that, and I love having it with a glass of goat's milk. Like, and they're both cold because I keep them in the refrigerator, so that's like my go-to. And then later in the day, if I get a little hungry, I'll take another piece of naan. I'll do almond butter, honey, and cinnamon. I'll warm up the bread first, but the almond butter is room temperature, the honey is cold, and the cinnamon is just cinnamon. But I wrap it up and eat it, and that's delicious. And then for dinner, to ground me, I'll either have rice and beans if I'm wanting to be cheap and save money, or I'll do salmon. I'll like cook some salmon, wrap it up in naan, and I'll eat it like that. But lately I've been doing rice and beans because it's really cheap, and it's a real good grounding meal that I can feel grounded in. And yeah, it's really good. So, oh man. I like your dog. Cool. Yeah, see, you never know. You're gonna have like encounters like that. I'm a little awkward in front of people. I'm shy. Well, I'm shy if like I'm trying to do something, like if I'm doing a video or whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much my diet. And throughout the day, if I get a little hungry, if I didn't have cheese earlier, I'll snack on a piece of cheese, or I like to eat a kiwi too. I've been doing the golden kiwis, and they're extremely rich in vitamin C. And then throughout the day, drinking water. And I'm getting better at that. I'm not perfect, but that's sort of like, like all that is balance. I don't stick to that diet 7 days a week. It's like I try to follow that guideline as best I can. But that's what this is. Like, that's what helps this whole balance thing. Even with the fulfilling my physical needs, I would like to go for a run every day. I would like to walk out in nature every day. And if I can do both at the same time, like I'm doing right now, that's great. Another thing I'd like to do is a little bit of calisthenics every day, and abs, if I can do that. And the abs are only like 6 minutes. Like, I just do 6 minutes of core exercises. I'll do 6 core exercises, and yeah, that's abs for me. And then for the calisthenics, I break it down into push, pull, and legs. And push and pull days are on the same days, and they just consist of flat ground push-ups, assisted wall push-ups, kind of like handstand push-ups, but you put your feet up against the wall. I'll have to show you guys that one. And then pull-ups. So like this morning, I did pull-ups before I went to bed. I did my run for today. So when I go home, all I got left is, see, like, this is a good trick because my mind wants to immediately go to video games when I go home. But I have this pain behind my left shoulder blade. I think it's from sleeping on my side. I don't know. Or just bad posture from sitting down. But the best thing my body requires when I go home, besides eating, is stretching, doing some yoga, mobility exercises, something to relieve this pain. I got one more night of working before I don't have to work for 4 days. So like that, because I'm aware to the point that my body's trying to tell me, hey, I'm in pain. It's not excruciating pain, but it's annoying. I'd say it's about a 5.5 out of 10. But it obviously needs my attention. And this is a good example of where I can find balance in my life, find time to pay attention to the things that need to be done. They don't have to be done, but I'm going to suffer more if I don't have some sort of structural like routine and progress, you know. And you can have fun with this stuff. I mean, look at that cloud. If I would have just stayed inside today playing games like I did yesterday, I would have missed out on that. And I got out a little bit yesterday when I went grocery shopping, and I saw the sky, but yeah, I had to go home and eat. Like, I couldn't stay. My body required nutrients because I played RuneScape for like 4.5 hours yesterday. And today I was on the computer. I got on it when I first woke up, but I didn't do video games. There's this cool thing called, I'll leave it off with this, but there's this cool thing with called a Universal Team. And just, I'll keep it simple, pick 7 of your favorite, heroes or villains if you want to do a villains team. But the caveat to that is all 7 of them have to be from different universes. So for instance, mine would have to be Captain America from Marvel. From Star Wars, it'd be Ahsoka Tano. Sonic the Hedgehog, it'd be Bilbo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. Who else did I have? The Arbiter from Halo. Zoro from One Piece. And my final character was Rubius II. He's a mechanical dwarf. I'll have to find a way I'll link my Instagram to my YouTube, and I'll post it on my Instagram. But he's a book character of mine. He's basically a mechanical dwarf. He's as strong as Thor and as smart as Iron Man, without the lightning capabilities. So he's a really cool character. So I added him. That's my Universal Team. And I have this app called GIMP, which I'll leave a link in the description below, where it's like Photoshop, but it's free. And I'm still learning it, but I was on it for like 2.5 hours today. So, because I got on the PC probably about 3 o'clock, and I decided to come out here at 5:30. So yeah, I was on it for a couple hours. But I had to get outside and run. I had to do this. So, and all this is just learning where things fit in our life. Maybe we're doing some things right one day, and then maybe we're doing other things right another day. And over time, the process is learning to put all those puzzle pieces together. And that's what it's about, So, all right, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe for more content. Please comment below, share your Universal Team, heroes or villains. They all have to be from separate universes though. Just start out with 7. If you want to add more, go ahead. I'd be interested to see what teams you guys come up with. And maybe I could do a video showing how to create a Photoshop card. Well, if you guys go to my Instagram and check that out. All right, you guys have a lovely day, and get outside. Peace.